Happy Wednesday, scholars. We're going to have a wonderful day of teaching and learning. Let's get started with the morning announcement.
Good morning, Scenic Hills Elementary students and staff. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the Bobcat affirmation. I think positively. I take ownership of my actions. I make wise choices. I am excited about new learning. I will reach my goals. I forgive others and myself. I am understanding of differences. I am a leader. I am a Bobcat.
Now, every day, all of the Bobcats within our Scenic Hills School should strive to display our foundational values. In order to do this, you must think about the 3R approach, which is to be respectful, be responsible, and to always be ready to learn. Bobcat scholars, did you know that today is National Number 2 Pencil Day? Did you know that that was a thing? I didn't know that that was a thing. But in true fashion at the Hill, I believe that today should be a treat day. So guess what? Every scholar in the building is going to get a new pencil this morning. I'll be around in a few minutes. I hope you like it. In our safety drill alerts, teachers, I hope that you took out time to practice the intruder drill with your classes on yesterday. Today, I am asking that you go over the expectations for the tornado drill as a team. Get together with your team and take your scholars into the hall to practice. Make sure that you are doing the following things, scholars, when you practice for this tornado drill. You must remain quiet. You should move quickly into the hallway. You should socially distance yourself, so there should be at least 1 block in between you and the person who is on your left side and your right side. You crouch down on the floor. If you look on the picture, you crouch down on the floor and you put your hands over your head to protect your brain, your brilliance at all times. Teachers, please take out a little time today as we are going to be having our drills very, very soon. So each day this week, we will go over the expectations for one of our drills. So far, practice the intruder drill, teachers, and practice the tornado drill this week, as we will be having both of these drills very, very soon.
3GC Literacy Pledge. I promise to read each day and each night. I know it's the key to grow up right. I read to myself, I read to the crowd. It makes no difference if silent or loud. I read in my desk, at home, and at school, on a beanbag or bed by the Deborah Angustein.
In our school-wide events and activities, scholars, on this Friday, we will have our very first Bobcat Bonanza for the school year. So Bobcat Bonanzas for our new scholars at the Hill are a celebration of following the school-wide rules, which are to be respectful, responsible, and ready to learn. Now, on last week, we began learning the school-wide expectations. We will continue to practice on this week. In order to be eligible for Friday's Bobcat Bonanza, you cannot have more than 4 conduct behavior infractions for the entire 2-week period. So we're looking forward to celebrating our scholars. On the screen are just a couple of pictures of some of the activities that we had on last school year for our Bobcat Bonanzas. And so in the top left-hand corner, you will see scholars going into the cafeteria, playing with our giant and regular size games. In the bottom corner, you will see our scholars having an extra hour of free play on their tablets. Now, those are just a couple of ways that we celebrate good behavior throughout the year. I wonder which activity we will have on Friday. In our second school-wide event, yesterday, scholars, the iReady diagnostic assessment opened up. What this means is that you have your very first opportunity to prove that you are a brilliant Bobcat or a rising star. If you courageously concentrate and you make it to that level, then you will earn a 1 week out of uniform, 1 whole week out of uniform. So, teachers, just a reminder that Mr. Hill will come around and test all students. Students are not to be assessed during by homeroom teachers. We are going to do it differently so that we can make sure that our scholars are ready for this test. If you have questions about when your scholars will be assessed, teachers, during PLCs today, you can ask Mr. Hill all of the questions that have been burning. And so make sure that you're on time for our PLC meetings today, as we will be discussing the iReady diagnostic and some other school-wide expectations. In today's classroom spotlight, we are shining a light on our grade 3 scholars who were caught being ready to learn. If you look closely on the screen, you will see that they are completing their due now assignment just after they had breakfast. This is the expectation across the building. All classes should be working on their do nows after you finish breakfast and watching the morning announcements. We will be looking for classes who are caught being ready to learn today. We don't have any birthdays today, but tomorrow maybe we'll have a birthday or two. See you soon. Scholars, you have only 2 more days to get ready for our sight word math fact challenge. The first quiz will be on Friday. Remember, K through 2 will be doing sight words, and 3 through 5 will be doing multiplication facts. I hope you are ready. Now, scholars, I hope you enjoyed yesterday's Read Aloud Trombone Shorty. Today's Read Aloud is entitled The Name Jar. Have you ever asked your parents about the story behind your name? My first name is Jamie, and I am named after my father, whose name was James. My father wanted to have a son, but there are 3 girls in my family, and so I became his namesake. And my parents named me, and they didn't ask the doctor if I was going to be a male or female. They determined that my name would be Jamie, no matter what, so that my father would have a person in our household named after him. So that's the story behind my name. Have you ever asked your parents about the story behind your name? In our Read Aloud today, our main character goes on a journey to determine whether or not she is going to share her name and the story behind her name with her classmates. So, teachers, this story is about 15 minutes long, so I'm asking that you carve out about 15 minutes for scholars to listen to this story, and I can't wait to hear what you think about the name jar. Enjoy. Remember, every day we're building brilliant Bobcats because we are raising the bar by believing in ourselves, achieving our goals, and reimagining our future.
Together we must believe. Together we will achieve. Together we are real imagine 901. How for taught today or teaching or learning.